Hello, everybody. It's Daniel speaking, and this is our emotional English podcast where we are learning an English language by listening emotional stories. My name is Daniel. I live in Russia, in Krasnodarsky Krai. It's a great place for living. It's the south of Russia, and I'm welcoming you to our next emotional, episode. So this is really cool. And today, I'm not having any mini stories for you, but I will discuss some great phrases from different cartoons or series or films, which I have in my list, in my copybook here. So I hope you guys will like it and we will have fun today. You will learn some great vocabulary, which you will use in your daily practice. And of course, every single time I will give you more examples how to memorize these different phrases or words, and you will give me what? The answers, right? The nice feedback. While I'm asking you, you have to answer my questions. How? Immediately, full of emotions, right? Pretty emotionally. You have to be active. That's the main key for our lessons. So, let's start our conversation, from the first part, I think. The first one, which I really like, is the phrase from, maybe this is not a very hard word for you, but I didn't know that. I didn't know that word. I faced that in the series, I think it's called The Modern Family from Netflix. So they have a phrase there. Luke, it's the guy's name from the show, and the dad is saying the phrase to, I think, no, it's not the dad. The girl, I don't remember her name, but she is saying something to the dad. I don't remember the dad's name either, but whatever. So I'm just saying that the girl is saying the phrase to the dad. Just imagine this picture. The girl is running in the house, right? So she's running to the kitchen, and she can see her dad. And she's saying, Dad, Luke got his head stuck in the banister again. So I will repeat the phrase again. Luke got his head stuck in the banister again. So the interesting word for me is banister, right? So what does it mean, banister, right? This is a very cool word. Imagine the leather, okay? No, not the leather, sorry. It's not the leather from Minecraft. It's the stairs, okay? The stairs are these little, let's say, wooden parts which are lifting you to the next level of your house or apartment, right? So if you have an elevator in your apartment building, right? So you sometimes experiencing problems with your elevator and you need to use the stairs. So we're talking about the stairs right now. And every stairs in America, they have some protection, from falling down. So if you're going up or you're going down, you have something like the fence in your right or left-hand side. So you can hold it, right? This is like a fence, and in America, they call it banister, okay? This part, which you can hold while you're going down or up, on the stairs, this is a banister. And the guy, he got stuck, right? His head stuck in the banister. It means, there is this little spot out there. There's a little space there between the banister sticks, They have sticks, and these sticks, they have some space between, okay? And the head of Luke's head, was stuck there, okay? So the head stuck in the banister. And it's happened again. So it's happening again and again and again. So that's why she used just present simple here. Luke got his head stuck in the banister again. It's happened again, okay? It's the repeated action. So that's a funny thing. And again, how you can memorize this word, banister. It's easy. So imagine this story. Luke got his head stuck in the structure formed by the uprights and handrail. That's another word which you can use, right? It's a handrail at the side of the staircase. Staircase, again, it's, the stairs, and they have the staircase, right? The same story. So banister, right? Like a fence, which you can, hold for your security or protection while you're going up or down. And Luke's has a problem. So, what's the problem with Luke? It's a question to you, all right? So, Luke has a problem. His head, what's happened with his head? So, Luke's head got stuck, right? Got stuck where? Where Luke got stuck his hair. His head, sorry, not hair. So the hair is on the top of the head. So Luke's head stuck in the banister, right? And the banister, it's this area on the stairs, right? On the staircase, or at the side of the staircase, right? It's a handrail, and his head stuck there, okay? So who got his head stuck in the banister? Who? What the guy's name? Oh, Luke, right? So, and what's happened with him? Luke got his head, what? He got his head stuck in the banister, right? Again, okay? So, Luke got his head stuck in the banister again. That's the phrase, okay? Let's go to the next one. The next one is pretty good. It's a pretty easy one, I think, and it's funny. So, do you know how to name this sound? Right? So, can you hear it again? No, it's not the phone. It's not my phone ringing or something. I am doing like this with my lips. Okay. So, in America, while you're doing this kind of thing or creating this sound, maybe you're playing with the baby and do like this, oh, little baby, right? So you're playing with your lips, you're playing this sound. So while you're doing this, you can call it blow raspberry. So you're blowing the raspberry, right? And what is the raspberry? It's the name of the berry, right? Which is a pretty delicious one. Another phrase or word, how you can call this action is to blow a strawberry, right? To blow raspberry or to blow strawberry, right? So to make this noise similar to, I don't know what the similar, maybe some kind of sound, annoying sound, right? But baby likes this because baby or babies, they have no idea what the word means right now, right? They can't understand sounds, right? So, and you're creating this beautiful sound by your lips, and you're blowing raspberry. So what I'm blowing, am I blowing, hamburgers? To blow hamburger, is it? No, I'm not blowing any hamburgers, right? I'm not blowing any hot dogs. I'm blowing raspberries. Or, that's right, I'm blowing strawberry, right? So that's the funny word, right? It's the name of the sound, basically, here, okay? So the next phrase, which I want to discuss with you, it's called, look at the baby with those cream puffs. Okay, so this is a funny one, to be honest. This is from this Modern Family TV show again, from Netflix again. So imagine the situation, two guys, they are, a little bit gay. Okay, they're actual gay, right? And they are sitting together and they're holding baby. They are keeping baby somewhere in the hands, right? They're just having baby in the hand. So, and people are going inside of the airplane. They're looking at them and they say, oh, look at that baby with those cream puffs. So the target word here is cream puffs. What does it mean? This is pretty aggressive. When you say something like this and when you see gay people out there, it's just crazy, okay? Cream puffs means very sweet, okay? Sweet. It's the name of a dessert, it's the name of the dessert. It's called cream puffs, and it's the sweet stuff. And you can call cream puffs these gay people as well. So they are very pissed about it because they're like, oh, come on, why is she talking like that, right? It's very disrespectful. It's very intolerant or whatever. So they're very mad that way. So look at that baby with those cream puffs. I loved it. I loved it. So this is a very, very interesting phrase. It could be used, or it can be used in all different situations, right? So, oh, you look like a cream puff, right? It means you're so sweet, you're so nice. And this is an idiomic one, right? So you can use it, by the way. I'm not very tolerant to gay people, but I'm just saying that cream puff, it's a pretty cool word, could be used about, like sweet, okay? Cream puff. Or you look like a cream puff, you're so sweet, I want to eat you all, right? You're so attractive. Another good one. So, go next. The next phrase is, you're gonna embarrass me again. So this is a pretty popular word. You can hear it everywhere. Maybe you know this word already. So, but you're gonna embarrass me again, right? But some people do not understand the word embarrass, right? So when you hear the word embarrass, it means make me feel awkward, ashamed, okay? Ashamed or awkward, right? You feel it. It's about your feelings. You're gonna embarrass me again, so I will feel awkward or ashamed. This is the definition. So you're gonna feel excited, or you're gonna feel awkward when you're embarrassed. Yeah, you feel awkward. Awkward means not very comfortably, okay? It's not very comfort feeling here. So you don't want to feel it, okay? It's more negative than positive. Embarrassing situations, they are just when you're embarrassed by someone and you feel not very confident, Imagine somebody, let's say, spit something on you, or somebody, make you dirty, right? So maybe your t-shirt is black now because of somebody spit the coffee on you, and you're like, oh my gosh, it's so embarrassing how I'm gonna speak with my friends. Or we're at the party and somebody, spit beer on you, and you're like, whoa, no, my favorite t-shirt. It's so embarrassing here, huh? Or, different embarrassing situations, right? So you're gonna embarrass me again. Imagine the group of people, they're all looking or speaking with you, and you said something stupid, right, about your boyfriend or girlfriend. So you're embarrassing them, right? You're embarrassing that person, and that person is telling you, you're gonna embarrass me again? Come on, stop doing this. I don't want to feel awkward or ashamed, right? So, shame on you, like she said. Okay, anyway, so this is the topic. So how do you feel again? You feel ashamed, or you feel a lot of comfort and confidence? No, you're not. You're not feel a lot of confidence. You're embarrassed. So that's why you're ashamed, right? You're ashamed in all different situations. When you're naked, right, you could be embarrassed. It's crazy, right? People can see your full body, your genitalias, and, your boobs or your back or your chest. Everything is open for people's vision, right? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's very embarrassing. So the next phrase, I'm hip. I surf the web. I'm hip. I surf the web. So again, this is from Modern Family. What does it mean, I'm hip? Just give me a guess. Okay, are you familiar with the word hipster, right? In Russia, we use this word a lot, hipster. So I'm hip means I am trendy. I'm cool, okay? I'm hip, all right? So I'm using something good, something trendy, and I'm hip. It's the adjective here. I surf the web, okay? And because of this surfing, the web, I'm using the new technology of an internet, right? And that's why I'm hip, I'm cool, I'm trendy, all right? So you're stupid or you're hip when you're using new technologies. So let's say you're using the crazy or nice, very powerful chips, right? GPU or CPU, and you're hip or you're a crazy, stupid bastard. Sorry for that bad language, but of course you're hip, right? Hip means very trendy and cool, modern guy who is using great technology. So you bought an iPhone number 13, let's say. So are you a hip, or you are a guy, like an old crazy guy or person, right? So something stupid or something, so you don't feel embarrassing for sure. You're a hip. Come on, you're pretty cool. So next one, right? Let's discuss the next one. I don't care how long it takes, straighten up these meshiver. So I'll call it again. I don't care how long it takes, straighten up this meshiver. Meshiver or meshiver, I'm not remember for sure, because this word from an Egyptian, from an Egyptian language. I'm not familiar with this one, but this word from the movie, it's called Mummy. The Mummy, I think that's the name of the movie. The girl who was playing I think it's the main female role here in that movie, and she's playing the person who works at the library. I think she works at the library, and she's a librarian, I think. So, and she made a big mess. So, and when you made a big mess, you have to clean it up, right? So, and the person is, her boss is was saying to her, like, I don't care how long it takes, but straighten up this meshiver, right? It means straighten up. Straighten up means clean it up, okay? Clean it immediately, very fast. Straighten up this meshiver, okay? So clean this mess immediately. Clean this mess immediately, right? Straighten up this mess as soon as possible, ASAP, okay? So, what the guy said to the girl, to the librarian? Did he say, don't care about this mess, everything is good? No, he didn't say that. He said, I don't care how long it takes, but straighten up this meshiver. Straighten up. Clean up this mess. Okay? Remember it. Memorize it. Let's go next. The next phrase is from this movie again, from The Mummy. I heard it there. And the word is gullible. Gullible. And let's pronounce the phrase, full phrase, because the word itself doesn't work, okay? Imagine, just memorize my statement. The word itself never work, okay? Never works in your situations because you don't know the connection, okay? And you have to memorize the connection with the word. Without it, it doesn't work, all right? Memorize it. It's very important. So I will read the phrase again. That just makes you more gullible. That just makes you more gullible. We need to understand the gullible word for sure. So that just makes you more trustful, more easy to trick, I think another word is credulous, right? Credulous or gullible, they're kind of synonyms. Trustful, it's the person who is, you believe in everything or anything around you. And it's very trustful person, very easy to trick. Who is gullible? Okay, so at the beginning, when, let's say the kid, right? The kid, he's growing, he is not an adult yet, and he is a pretty gullible creature. Why? Because he has or she has no experience, right? So everybody can trick the kid because he's gullible. He trusts you a lot, right? You say that, oh, you know what? My father works in Microsoft, right? The kid is saying this, and everybody around the kid, they trust the kid, right? Why? Because they have not enough experience. These kids are gullible, okay? They're very easy to trick, and you're like, oh, really? Oh, that's cool, right? It's, okay, that's not cool. That's, like we just discussed that word, like, that's hip, right? That's hip. That's really cool. That's nice. When you are, when your father works for Microsoft or whatever. Gullible, right? People are gullible sometimes, right? I am pretty gullible person sometimes, right? When a person is saying, you know what, he's just describing this story, and I'm trustful person, right? I'm very easily can trust someone around because I don't care, because I believe in a positive world, right? So if the person say me something or giving me the description or whatever, I'm thinking about this and I say, okay, maybe it's true. Maybe it's true, right? So I believe in a lot of theories, in different conspiracies and something like that. And maybe I'm a pretty gullible person, but I don't care. It's not bad. It's bad when you live in the crazy world, when everybody's trying to cheat on you or whatever. So gullible it's not so bad and it's not very good. You just need to open your mind and control your mind. When you can control the conversation, when you can control or double check the info, you can work on this, right? You're not getting too gullible, right? So just control yourself and you're not going to be a gullible person, right? So again, that just makes you more crazy or gullible. When somebody's telling you something and you believe in this stuff, so you're crazy or you're a gullible person. Of course, you're not crazy, right? You're an honest and great person. You're a gullible person, the person who is very easy to trick, but whatever. You're the trustful and you're a credulous person, but whatever. So it's not bad or good. It's just the way how your personality works, right? So, and maybe it's good to work on this skill, like I said before. So let's go to the next one. I've devoted my entire life to spreading the gospel of marijuana, the miraculous plant that has the power to heal the sick. Okay, I will read this one again. This is from, I don't remember the name of the TV show, but it's about drugs, about this, about these bad drugs, okay, like marijuana or cannabis or whatever. So, and this is from the series about this, right? I don't remember the name of it, but just let's discuss this phrase again. I've devoted my entire life, means I've spent my whole life, my entire means my whole life, to spreading the gospel of marijuana, right? The gospel is like the song or the great story about something, right? The gospel of marijuana, the miraculous plant, and the target word for right now is miraculous. The miraculous plant that has the power to heal the sick. Miraculous plant that has the power to heal the sick, right? So let's discuss this word miraculous. Miraculous, it's the word which describes some information to us, like what is the miracle? You know what's the miracle, right? Miracle, it's something like, Harry Potter, right? They are spelling something like Wingardium Leviosa, right? Or ridiculous or whatever. So they're spelling, they have some spells and they can curse you or, with Avada Kedavra. So they're making some miracles, right? They are making magic. So miracle or magic, it's something unrealistic, okay? Miracle, for example, very sad story, happened with me a couple of days ago. So my family had a car accident, right? And it's a real story. It's not fake or something. And it was a miracle because everybody survived, okay? So my father, I don't want to talk about this right now, but it's just crazy. It's a miracle, right? Everybody had that crazy accident, right? Car accident. But it was a miracle. It was a miracle. It was everybody. Everybody is alive, and it's great. It's just absolutely nice. It's a miracle. So miraculous, it's the adjective, right? It's a supernatural. Okay, miraculous. It's something really cool, right? Supernatural power. It's something with a supernatural power, like a Superman. He can fly, right? Batman. He can. Okay, he's just smart. His superpower is smartness, right? Or he's just has a good and nice brain. Or the person, let's say Thor, right? He's the god, right? It's a miraculous power, right? It's supernatural power, right? So that's the case. And marijuana, it's a miraculous plant, right? It's a plant which has a great power to heal the sick, right? If you have a problem and you're sick, the marijuana can heal or treat you, okay, in a good way. Of course, I'm not saying that it's true, okay? We're just discussing the phrase from the TV show. So everything what I'm saying here in my podcast, it's just the discussion, right? Where I'm not, trying to tell you, or I'm not making the gospel of this marijuana or cannabis or whatever plant is. I'm not promoting it. I'm just saying this is a very interesting word which is used in this context from the TV series. So, I will say again, I've devoted my entire life to spreading the gospel of marijuana, the miraculous plant that has the power to heal the sick. So, what kind of plant is marijuana? Is it a miraculous plant, or it's a natural plant? I'll say both, right? It's a miraculous, and it's the natural plant for sure. Why? Because the nature made it, right? So it's a natural plant for sure. And what kind of power does it have? It has the power to heal the sick. So if you got a problem, let's say you have a big headache, right? You smoke weed, and the miraculous plant called marijuana or cannabis helping you to fix this problem, okay? So you're healing the sick. And the sick, it's the person who got a problem. It's the sick person, right? And it's feeling the sick, or feeling that problem, healing the problem, not feeling, all right? So healing the problem. So what is healing the problem? The miraculous plant, marijuana or cannabis, healing that problem, right? Healing the sick. Good enough for this one. Okie dokie. And the last one for today, let's call it, that's a ripoff, right? This is a good phrase. That's a ripoff, you can say to anybody who is trying to cheat financially, all right? You can say, that's a total ripoff. Or this is a total ripoff. I will give you the context right now. Blah, 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 and I ain't paying $300 F-word dollars for a chainsaw. This is the first part of our sentence. Let's discuss this one. I ain't paying $300. Before the dollars, I used F-word. It's F-U-C-K. You know what I mean, right? And then ink form with it. So 300 F-word with ink form dollars for a chainsaw. Chainsaw, it's an instrument to cut the trees, right? And with a chainsaw, you can cut the tree very fast. It uses gasoline, and it's cutting the tree very effectively. But with a classic saw, you do and it's very slow to cut the tree with a saw. The classic saw sucks, and chainsaw works very good, okay? It's very effective, right, to cut for cutting trees. So what kind of saw is more effective, chainsaw or a classic saw? Yes, of course, chainsaw is more effective because it uses gasoline, right? It uses gasoline. It's cutting your tree automatically with a chain. So chain is around the saw, and it's cutting like, right? And you're cutting the tree very effectively. So how do you cut the tree? Slowly or effectively? With a chainsaw. Of course, yeah, you're cutting the tree effectively with a chainsaw and slowly, very slowly with a saw, with a classic saw. So the guy said, I ain't paying three F word dollars or 300 F word dollars for a chainsaw. That I'm only gonna use, that means that chainsaw that I'm gonna use once, okay, only one time. The guy, imagine the situation. The guy is standing, and this guy's name is, I think his name is Ben. Yes, the Ben is standing in the, let's say, this is the household store or whatever, and he's trying to buy a chainsaw for one day. He want to buy it, and then he want to have a refund. So he want to rent a chainsaw, right? So just for one day. And the guy, he's saying, no, it's cost only $300, right? I will give you the chainsaw, but it will cost you $300, right? A lot of money. And the guy, Ben, is saying, that's a ripoff, right? It's so expensive. It's a financial cheating, right? It's very not good. It's illegal to ask that amount of money. 3 F word, right? 300 F word dollars is not a good price. I will pay 10%, $30 for this, but not 300. That's a ripoff. Come on. So that's a very good deal, or it's a ripoff. Yes, it's a ripoff. It means it's a very, very expensive deal. It's a ripoff, right? You have only $300 in your pocket, and you're totally broke after this purchase, right? You bought this chainsaw, and you're completely broke after. Not a good perspective, isn't it? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's a financial cheat. So what is the financial cheat? A ripoff, right? A ripoff. It's a noun here. Okay, and that was our last phrase for today. I hope you guys love it. And like I said before, I'm not perfect. Nobody is perfect. Of course, I did a lot of mistakes today, but you know what? Who cares? If you're gonna learn the language, and if you're gonna use your language in your society, in your surrounding, you have to make a lot of mistakes, because while you are making these mistakes, you are understanding the language, okay? You're feeling the move. You are enjoying the process. You don't care about mistakes. You don't care about the grammar. You don't care about anything. You're just saying. You're just speaking fluently without any, let's say, effort, okay? No effort. You're doing it effortlessly, and you're completely fine. You're feeling joy, and you're enjoying the process of speaking. Because the language itself, it's a skill, or no, it's not a skill. I will say more. It's the conversational part, right? Language itself helps you to communicate with people. You don't want to be a crazy guy, a doctor of the language who know a lot of grammar rules and who can use, let's say, future perfect continuous correctly. Come on, relax, take it easy, and just gain your knowledge. Use the classic language, and you'll be completely fine. Nobody, I'll say, okay, maybe somebody need the super proficiency, but I don't need it, and I hope you guys have your own goals why you need the language. So it's enough for today. Thank you to be with me this wonderful evening or morning or wherever or whenever you are. So just tell me what you feel about this podcast. Rate for the podcast. So give me 5 stars or whatever you have on your platform. vote for it, right? You can ask me any question on my social media, let's say the Instagram, right? Just go to Bondarison, it's my Instagram page, and ask me the question which I can discuss with you here on my podcast, right? You can ask me the question about the language learning or whatever, or you can have a lesson with me, all right? So right now, I'm looking for 2 more students, right, to start their language experience with me. If you guys are ready to start, if you guys are ready to speak, not learn, if you're ready to play English, just let me know and send me the mail, right, or the message to my Instagram page, and we will have a tryout lesson with you. So that's it for today. Thank you for listening and enjoy the effort.